Hi everybody, it's the Good Nurse, and this is like the third time I've shot this video. So, you have to excuse me. I'm blinking. My contact lenses are dirty and they're sticking to my eyes. Anyway, I just wanted to do an update of my competition prep. And some things are working, some things aren't. I'm going to have to, I think, just kind of rethink how I'm going to sort of go about things. Whatever. Okay, I took a little pause there to kind of straighten out my wig. I don't want to make this video too long because it was 20 minutes each time. So I'm sorry, I'm just kind of switching around. I'm shooting in my hallway. I just wanted to take advantage of the breeze and some of the natural light so you can see the color. So you can see the color of this wig. If you're following me on Facebook, you might see the picture anyway. So this is the wig. It's the company. I got it from divatress.com. It is a three-way lace parted wig. It has lace in the front. And this color that I have is red. It looks kind of burgundy in this light. I've seen like some really red ones. This one is sort of burgundy-ish red, ombre. You can see it's darker in the roots. I cut the lace off and I was kind of holding my breath while I did it. So I cut it, and then I have some of my own hair showing out in the front here. I should probably slick it down or something. But I'm a wig newbie, and so it's okay. It tangles a bit in the back. I think they do it because it's like a longer wig. But it's nothing crazy. And sheds a little bit. I'm sure that it'll stop. And you can see my hairline there. You can see where I cut the lace. I should probably slick my hair down. Stick my hair down better. And so I kind of like this. I can play around with it. So anyway, three-part lace means that you can part it on the left, the right, or the center. So I have this sort of towards my right side. I usually do side parts when I do weaves. I don't typically do wigs. I do weaves. Although I did try this with a center part and it looked nice. But that's not the point of this video anyway. Alright, and let me stop shifting around. So the point of the video was me just kind of updating anybody that's interested about the way my competition prep is going. I'm going to vlog with my little Aaliyah swoop. That's what they call it. So I'm 6 weeks, almost at month, 6 weeks in. And I still have like 20 weeks to go. And there's still time to really pull something amazing or something decent out. Anyway, this isn't going as well as I had hoped. I thought that, you know, because I had heard about prep from my teammates and so on, that I would sort of just be able to really glide through this. But it's a rocky road, at least to start. But I think that's true of anything. I haven't lost as much weight as I wanted, although I've lost some. What I see is that I have to really stick with it. Some people, when they do their weight loss, they'll do if it fits your macros or whatever. I can't do that. I have to really be regimented about what it is that I eat. And I was using this meal prep service initially, and my coach wanted me to come off of it because when you're on competition prep, you need to have as much control as possible over what it is that you eat. And when you cook your own food, it's just easier to accomplish that. But for me, because I'm a nurse and I work in emergency room, the night shift here in Brooklyn, I do it 3 nights a week, and I have 4 nights off. And on paper, that sounds like something that's really easy to do, but it really isn't, because basically, what you're doing is you're living your life on. You're living your life on both ends of the clock. So 3 nights a week, I'm a night person. 4 days a week, I'm a day person. And some days I have to get up and work out, and get up early enough so that I can do my workout without being rushed, and then still get home enough to prep some food and get some sleep, so I can go to work that night. And then I might have to turn around, go to the gym in the morning after work, and then get home in enough time to sleep, go to sleep and go back to work the next night. So I typically don't work more than 2 nights in a row anyway. Even when I wasn't doing prep, I typically work 2 nights in a row before I take a night off, unless it's just some, really dire emergency or something. So for me, I realized early on that time management was going to be very important in accomplishing what it was that I had to do, workouts, meal prep, or whatever. But I think the prep was going a bit better when I had the assistance of the meal prep service, because then that was just one less thing that I had to do. And initially, when my coach mentioned it, I was okay, because I like to cook. And again, on paper, it sounds like, okay, fine, you can do all of this stuff. But because there are people that don't prep and they work 9 to 5 jobs, and they find a way to get it done. But for me, I think I need to utilize the prep service. So that, me having to, find time to cook and weigh and measure everything so much is, it's very time consuming, and my energy has been all over the place. It starts out great in the week, and then the last couple weeks, it's been just sort of like a crash and burn, and I don't want to do anything. I don't want to eat. I don't want to cook. I don't want to work out. I don't want to go to work near the end of the week, and that's not good, because the way some people can kind of just, I don't know, sort of mail it in, so to speak, or whatever. For me, the thing is consistency. I need, even if it's just 3 times a week, although I'm working out more than that, I need to be there 4 times a week, and I need to do things very regimented. As I noticed that when I fall off, it's really easy for me to fall off and get back into bad habits, and the weight start to creep back very easily. It's like my body likes to hold on to fat, and likes to, it'll revert back really quick. It'll take me so long to lose a certain amount of weight, and then it'll just come back just almost overnight. My body adapts to things really easy. Also notice that that kind of works in my favor too, because as far as like progressively putting on more weight at the gym, I can do that. When I'm pretty consistent, I can maintain my strength and increase the weights that I'm using pretty easily. So as far as the competition goes, it is on November 7th in Rhode Island, and it's called the federation is called Wbff, World Beauty, Fitness and Fashion, and the category that I'm going to be competing in is the Transformation Division. And so that's the new division that they placed this year in in Montreal. I think the show was in January. It was like a pro show in January, and I got to see it firsthand in April. So I got inspired from that, and I looked up some of the people that had competed in that division when I went to that show. So I'm just going to look at the time. And I've spoken to a few, of them, and this is kind of why I'm doing this vlog, as well as the lady that I made friends with, Christina, and she does a vlog. She's further along in her journey than I am, and the head coach of my team, Elena, and the coach that I'm working with, Sherry. We're all part of the same team, the Elite Heat. It just kind of sort of encouraged me to just kind of do this vlog, just in the case somebody else is doing it, because more and more as this kind of gets bigger, you see people with like kind of alternate schedules like I have. You know, I work 12-hour shifts, and they need to find a way to get this done. I'm sorry, I'm blinking. My contact lens is so dry and it's just as dirty as hell. So the prep is, you know, it's kind of hit or miss at this point. I still have enough time to do something great. I thought that I would probably just do this show and I'd just, like, you know, be so awesome and I would get the invite to go to Vegas right away, because typically what they do is, depending on the size, the group of competitors, they'll pick the top 3 or the top 5 and they'll invite them to go to Vegas. And I thought I'd probably do that the first time out, but it doesn't look like that. Sorry. I'm blinking again, my contact lens. I'm going to clean my contact lens before I attempt these videos again. Anyway, so it doesn't look like that. Not the way I'm feeling right now. I don't think that I'm going to do that. I probably will do the show in next July. That's in New York. Do the transformation again. And by then I will have had 2 preps under my belt and I will have lost enough weight for me to decide if I'll do another transformation or if I'm close enough to my goal weight to consider getting surgery. Not weight loss surgery, but I'm going to need some I know for a fact I'm going to have excess skin to be removed. So I've already wrapped my mind around that. And so I'm going to have to do that. So I think after the second prep, I will probably have a better gauge of what I need to do and when. So let's see. I touched on getting the appropriate rest for this, because you need to, you know, just kind of keep your energy levels at a certain level so you can work out consistently, because you starting out the week hitting it really hard and you're on your program and you're doing so well, and then you crash and burn at the end of the week in terms of energy and then your diet, and then it's like, you know, it's like almost like you're starting fresh each week and you're not really making much progress. So my progress is kind of stalled because of that. So I'm going to have to be honest with myself, and I'm going to have to just get some help in terms of food. I can cook every once in a while. I don't have to order from them every week. But I think at least I have that option, because I can, you know, if I buy the food from them and I decide, well, okay, I'm not going to eat any of this right now, I can always put it in the freezer and have it there for me for the times when I just don't feel like cooking or I'm rushed. I can just grab something and put it in my bag and go. So the prep in general has been okay. It's a learning experience. It's I'm not progressing, like I said, as much as I would have liked, but it's not, I'm not at the point where I'm going to just say forget it. I'm going to try and stick this out, because like I said, I have 20 more weeks left, so I can still you know, make a showing and do something great. I was just hoping that I could just go out there and just, you know, just knock it out the first time. Because the last show that I went to, I saw 2 of my teammates. It's not like they just didn't do anything and step out on stage. They had been working for months and for months, for a very long time prior to the show. And they practiced the walking and the posing and everything. They did, you know, everything that the coach said to do. They followed it to the letter. And then they went out there in April, the first competition, and they came in first and second place on Diva Bikini Tall. They just hit it out the park the first time. Never stepped up to the plate. Just bang, out the park. And it came in 1 and 2. And so that was just so amazing. And I've seen people, you know, on the team that just, you know, they just transform in front of, not in front of my eye, well, kind of sort of in front of my eyes, because you see them working hard and you can kind of see the progression. It's not just, they're not just before and after pictures. You can see what they did, what they look like before, what they did to achieve the after, and that kind of helps keep me going, and they're very supportive to me. So I don't want this video to be too long. I just wanted to just kind of put that out there for anybody that's you know, that's interested. My crafting followers, I know you come onto the channel and you look for something crafting. I don't do it so much anymore. We do have a dress rehearsal, a sort of mock show coming up in June 27th. So I'm going to be doing the judges table. So you might see some, you know, short videos, some pictures of that coming up. But right now I'm more focused on my health and wellness journey. So I might come on to and do another picture or another short wig review for newbies of another wig that I get, because I like this. I got this from divatress.com, and I got this in this color red, and I got it in burgundy. I got it, if you follow me on Facebook, that's another wig that I got. And I got another one I don't like so much. And I already plan on getting a few more, so I will probably just do wig review for newbies and put this on my channel here. So anyway, it's over 16 minutes. Thanks for watching.